What is happening, party people? I want to welcome you to this week's training. We're going to go over how to convert more final expense leads with the right messages at the right time. So we really want to make sure that we're squeezing the juice out of each and every opportunity. And this is going to be a really powerful training that a lot of you all can use, especially since you already have leads that you're working. All right. Now, what you're going to learn today, the first 72 hours, and how this strategy is going to really help you book more calls because it's going to really differentiate you from a lot of the other people who are out there. What to send, when to send it, so you can stay top of mind with the clients. And then lastly, the tools so you can put everything together. So this can pretty much run in the background where you're running your day to day. Now, when it comes to follow up, you probably heard it before. The money's in the follow up. 80% of sales are made after the fifth touch point. So we want to make sure that we're consistent when it comes to the different ways we're reaching out to prospects. Most agents stop after one or two tries. I've seen it time and time again. Just by adding in those additional touch points, it's really going to be a game changer. And then consistent, structured follow up equals more book deployments and more written policies. It's all about the numbers. And if you follow these steps, you'll definitely pick up your production rate. Now, the first 72 hours, there's a couple things we want to implement during this time frame, and we're going to break it down. So you may have something similar to this, but if you don't, this will really help you convert a lot more of your leads. Now, the first thing we're going to do is you're gonna reach out either through text or make a phone call within the first minute to 5 minutes of them opting in. So we want to strike with irons hot. The name of the game is speed to lead, so we don't want to waste any time there. And this just gives us the best chance of making money. Now, after an hour, you'll send out a voicemail drop. This is a simple pre-recorded message that goes out to the lead. This addressing the fact that they opted into an ad and asking would be a good time to schedule a call. Really simple. Follow-up text 3 hours after. The second day, so day two, you can do another short reminder text, and then day three, you're gonna loop the closing with the text. So we're changing up the way that we're doing the follow up because we're implementing calls, voicemail drops, text messaging, and we haven't even covered some of the other ways too. But this is how the first 72 hours should look, and you can even add to this if you wanted. But this will really give you the best chance of converting. Now, as far as for the follow up sequence itself, I have a couple of examples that you can use. Take this, use it. If you want to change, you can. It's completely all right. So the text message, hey name, it's Chris. Got your request for burial info. Can I call you now or later today? Really straight to the point. We address the fact that they opted into the ad and what they opted in for. So this is going to make sure that we get a response from them. That's the main thing. We want to get a response. All right, now the voicemail drop. Just wanted to make sure that you got the info you asked for. No rush. I'll follow up soon. Really simple, really straight to the point. Text two, still have your quote ready. Uh, quick call now or will later this evening be better. Like I said, it's all about getting a response. And text three and text four, same exact thing. All right. Now the email. This is going to be another way of reaching out to the lead. So we actually have four different touch points that we're implementing here. Now with the email, this is going to go out a little bit differently, but it also goes with the texting and the calling. So email one, your quote is ready. So you send that out 15 minutes after they opt in. Email two, what most seniors don't know about burial plans. So that's more of an informative email. It's kind of giving them some information that a lot of people may not know. So this is really powerful. And then the third email, last chance to claim your final expense quote, a little bit of scarcity to get them to go ahead and nudge a little bit. Now, inside of those emails, you want to include a Calendly or a booking link. So if you have a CRM that has a booking link, use that. And then keep the email short and really focused on the main objective. It's very important. All right. Now, the call attempt strategy. Like I said, we're going to touch on a couple different ways of doing this. And you're going to utilize each one of these to make sure that you're really getting the best bang for your buck out here. Now, 6 calls within 4 days. Call one after they opt in. So, like I showed you a couple slides ago, within 1 to 5 minutes. Call two, 2 to 3 hours later. So 2 to 3 hours after they've opted in. Call 3 that evening, same day. So later on in that evening, call 4 next morning, call 5 day 3, call 6 day 4. Now, leave short voicemails, and this is aside from the voicemail drops. So these are actually manual voicemail that you're leaving. And then mix up the call times, morning, lunch, evening, because you want to kind of differentiate yourself a little bit. All right. Now, tools to use to implement these processes. You can use high level, really popular one. That has a lot of the call, text, and email functionality that you need. Agent CRM, that's a really good one as well. Uh, texting, so SMS with delayed templates, email sequences to send out 3 to 5 email workflows, and a Calendly for the booking link, so the people can actually go in and schedule with you. So what I wanted to do, because we're doing this in our business as well, I want to show some examples here real quick as far as what it would look like. So I have a template workflow here that I want to share with everybody. So this is in high level. So if you have high level, you know what's going on here. But if you don't, this is a workflow, and these are the steps that are going to run in the background, as I kind of shared a little bit earlier. So with the workflow, it's kind of short. I don't really want to bog you down with technical stuff, but what we need to get the workflow going is going to be a trigger. The trigger is going to be the opt-in form. So they submitted the form on Facebook, or they went to your website and submitted a form. Doesn't really matter. But we need something to fire off the trigger. Now, once that happens, and this is something I didn't touch on the slides, uh, you want to make sure that you add the lead to your pipeline, because you want to make sure you're tracking the leads, where they are in the sales process, so none of them fall through the cracks. So that's something that's very important. Also plugging in notes. So any information that you're collecting from the ad, you want to plug those into the notes so people can see it. I mean, not so people can see it, so you can actually see it. So all the information that's additional to the like name, email, phone number. All right, so those are just some added bonuses there. Now, once it goes in, we want to send out a text message. So you see here, there's a wait period, only 2 minutes. Because like I said, we want to reach out in the first 1 to 5 minutes. So we got a 2 minute wait period. Then the first text message goes out. This is just a quick template message, but hey, this is Chris. I got your request for more information about burial coverage. Would this be a good time to talk? Really simple, straight to the point, and now it's what they opted in for. So this is designed to get a response. All right, so that's the text message. Now we have another buffer. So it says wait. It's going to wait 5 minutes, and then the email is going to go out. So this email said, "Hey, name, I received your request," and then the email here, "Hey, name, I wanted to quickly email you to let you know that I will be contacting you soon regarding your inquiry. You can reach out to me with the number and then your name." Really simple. Main thing is getting a response and getting to actually schedule in. So this is what that will look like as far for a workflow. So this will run in the background, as I mentioned, and then the effort that you're putting in will work side by side. So the manual calls that you're making, the voicemail that you're leaving, that'll work side by side with this. So you can really maximize on all the leads that come in. All right. So a couple things you want to track, because we don't want to just fire this stuff off willy-nilly. You want to check response rate. You want to track your call answer rate. So how many people are picking up the phone, appointments booked. So how people are scheduling in. I would tag them, as far for where the booking came from. Policy sold, and then time from opt-in to close. So what's the duration? What's your sales cycle? What's the duration of that look like on average? Now, track this weekly, improve one thing at a time. So don't try to go in and change everything at once. Just knock it out piece by piece, and this will be a well-oiled machine. All right, now action steps. So I always like to give action steps because I don't want you to just watch this and not do anything. I want you to go in there and execute. All right, so set up the 72-hour text, email, call flow. Start working on that with your leads that are coming in. Automate the follow-up using your CRM. So if you have high level or any of those other CRMs out there, create a workflow implement what I just showed. You can even take some of the scripts from here to go ahead and start utilizing that. Use the scripts to go ahead and get going. Post your follow-up stats inside the group. So feel free to post your results after a couple of days from what happens from your campaign. So whether it's the response rate, your pickup rate, anything like that, and then tag me, and I'll be happy to answer any questions, provide feedback for you, because it'll help everybody. So that's something good that'll help a lot of people in the group. But that's kind of all I got for this week. I feel like this was a really good one that a lot of you guys can really maximize on. Whether you sell life, PNC, Medicare, you name it. Um, So wrapping it all up, if you want to, connect more directly, you can join the Facebook group. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's Break Free Agent. Just go to Facebook, type it in the search bar, it'll come right up. If you want to send me a message directly, have a little bit of a discussion of what you got going on, it's Christopher T. Kennedy. Just send me a friend request, send me a DM. We can definitely talk, see what you're doing. If you want to see about the company, you can go to our website, bfamastermind.com /home_page. And then the last link is if you just want to hop on a call, put our heads together and put together a really solid game plan for you. So that's always available too. So I hope everybody has an awesome rest of your week. We'll be active again next week, next Wednesday. I'll post in the group and see what you all want me to cover. Hope you all have an awesome day. Bye bye.